in the bottom left now in the red. He is uThermal.
And you had to be expecting this at least a little bit. Getting right into this one, it's going to be a proxy 3 racks. 1 racks, 2 racks, 3 SCV.
Although Steadfast doesn't 3 SCVs normally mean a 4 racks? Isn't it 2 SCVs for 3 racks, or am I just...
It could be. We'll see. But he stopped building SCVs, so if it was... Yeah, if it was a 4 racks, you'd need more than that. We don't usually see 4 racks in a situation like this. Now, on new maps, this is the kind of thing that can be really, really devastating. The other thing to consider is that the response to a 2 racks is very, very, very different to that of a 3 racks. And Scarlett, she is not sending this Overlord far enough out to scout it. She's actually going to get pretty close, but that just means this Overlord's going to be, oh my God, if she doesn't pull this Overlord back like almost right now, she's just going to lose it. And that's going to be so, so bad.
Well, yeah, there's really, I guess you can move to over the water pool, but Overlord doesn't see anything, and that's really worse than than scouting that area, or they're not scouting that area at all, because now she's not afraid of it. But here comes the first couple SCVs. Here comes the Marine. Now, of course, alarm bells ringing in Scarlett's head, but she still thinks this is going to be a 2 racks. SCVs have been pulled. We're gonna have Lings on the way rather soon, but she's gonna have to realize pretty damn quickly that this is more than the average number of Marines.
Yes, and against this, you most certainly want a spine crawler. Against the proxy 2 racks, you don't. But there we go. She starts up that spine crawler. She sees the second Marine. Oh, got us canceled.
It's killed.
No cancel on the spine. That is huge.
Every unit matters at this point, Steadfast. Every little bit of money. So drones are going to get pulled. Ling's getting on top of the bunker, preventing that one from getting up for now at the very least. But 3 workers go down. Make it 4. Make it 5. And oh man, there's so many workers going down here. It's going to be 10, 11 drones going down, Steadfast. And while the bunker does not complete, Scarlett's economy is in shambles. uThermal building more workers behind this. But I'm worried that Scarlett, she's going to lose a queen as well. Ling's going down. Yeah, that's just it. uThermal with 3 racks takes game number 1 just like that.
Wow. That is, I hardly ever see this strategy lose in tournament play. It's so strong. The win rate must be off the charts. Damn. He gets it done in game number 1 right there with that proxy 3 racks. And now Scarlett, she's going to be thinking about that for the rest of the series. You've got to be certain of that. Oh my God, I can't believe we're seeing this map. It's Stargazers. If he watched my stream, uThermal might already have this wrapped up 2-0.
Yeah, I was going to say,
unironically.
I don't know that everyone is aware of this yet. The map is new enough. We saw Clem do it once. And of course, uThermal's no longer on Liquid, so he and Clem may talk to each other. That doesn't mean that they're, sharing tips and tricks, certainly not of this magnitude. So with it only just being discovered or shown for the first time, at least in my knowledge on Monday, this may not be something that uThermal is aware of.
Yes, exactly. If it is, this is going to be so difficult to deal with. And I hope that Scarlett knows about it. If anything else, I hope that she is aware of it, because if not, I'm very scared for her already.
Yeah, I mean, if you're able to take that base and get creep, it's a bit different, but we'll talk about that more in a second, folks, because game number 2 is ready. In the upper left, she's down 1, folks. She needs your energy. She needs your support for the Shopify Rebellion. It's Scarlett.
And her opponent spawning up at the top right with the proxy 3 racks in game 1. And now a low ground bunker or low ground supply depot in game 2. It is uThermal. This is very, very interesting. Low ground barracks is a super interesting way to approach this match. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I hate it. We'll see. Time will tell. Oh, it's going to be Reapers.
It is. It's the special build.
Unless he decides to go crazy and throw down a 3rd barracks, this is almost definitely going to be just a 2 racks Reaper. For anywhere from 3 to 6 Reapers, 3 Reapers 2-shot Zerglings and drones, 6 Reapers 1-shots them. You can technically get anywhere in between, but it's kind of a little bit inefficient if you get if you get 4 or 5, it's kind of just a little weird. But you can still kind of do it as dealer's choice.
It just gives you a buffer to lose one. But, you know, Steadfast, as we get into this game, we were talking about probably the most important part of this map, and it may not be relevant in this game necessarily, but folks, do you see this choke right here? We're going to highlight a box on it as well. One tank can fit in there. There is only one flank of surface area, so Lings cannot kill it very quickly. To get on top of it, you have to run down a ramp and around a corner, which, while, of course, Marines and tanks are shelling away. And on top of that, it reaches the third base. It denies 3 mineral patches as well. So it's one of the harder positions as a tank to really go and get on top of. And it threatens minerals, and it actually threatens a base, a mineral line, and a little bit more. So it does become a bit of a problem. But Scarlett is aware of this double racks play on the other side of the map. A spine is going down as the first Reaper does arrive. And one of the fun things about this, the rush distance on this map is so short as, ooh, that drone, yeah, it's going to be able to cancel itself. The rush distance is so short that the Reapers arrive even before the Lings are out. So pressure there, 2 extractor cancels, not extractor cancels, 2 spore cancels. But Scarlett will keep the workers alive for now. That being said, though, Steadfast, well, only speed should only just now be getting started.
Yeah, this is already a little bit of a nuisance. Building a spine crawler is good for the defense, but it means you really can't afford to take any damage at all. And since it is now a 3 racks Reaper, not just a 2 racks Reaper, she's going to be really, really heavily pressured. There's a lot of room in this main base to get nasty with, to cause problems with, and this is going to be scary. So far, she's handling it pretty well, but this is a build that snowballs over time. Oh, getting that creep tumor is very, very nice. Preventing the creep from continuing on forward is quite a nuisance. Scarlett, though, she will drop a creep tumor that's going to connect up her main and natural. That's a big deal.
That is really probably the most important component of this. And it's such an interesting question, too. Do you spend the energy and maybe lose a queen or two because you cannot transfuse as one queen goes down already while connecting your natural to allow yourself to defend both locations, or do you keep that energy so you can transfuse, assuming that you do stay on creep? But more Lings on the way, more Reapers arriving as well, and Scarlett continues to lose Lings here or there, and now, of course, with Critical Mass, a couple workers do fall. And the queen count, it takes a lot less time to knock him down than it does to put him back up again. As now the Reapers, they're going to try to dive on in. More and more Reapers are arriving. Speed is done in 5, 4, 3. But the Reapers, they're going to knock down all the queens. And here's the surround, but now they're going to be able to jump high ground, low ground. A couple Reapers will go down. That's going to be nice here for Scarlett to start. But now uThermal, he's living on borrowed time here. Queens on the high ground. Lings find that way as well. And now the question, Steadfast, we got to ask ourselves, as the last set of these Reapers do fall, did this find enough value? 3 queens died, 5 drones, 10 Lings. Is that enough for 9 Reapers and the opportunity cost of teching?
I would argue no. I would argue that it was not quite enough damage, but Scarlett, she's gonna put the pedal to the metal. I think she's getting, well, actually, is she? She gets the Baneling Nest. Yeah, she's gonna build more Zerglings here, building some Overlords to keep herself from being supply blocked. I think she's gonna counter all in. Oh, as I say that, she starts up more drones. Okay, no, so she was maybe just giving herself the opportunity to do so. I'm not sure what she saw that made her think that that's not a good idea. You know what? It was the bunker. She sees the bunker complete. She's gonna say, yeah, you're prepared for any kind of counter Bane all in.
Yeah, I guess she was going to target one of the supply depots and ideally maybe even get the supply depot near where the tech lab is, and then you deny stim. But yeah, with the bunker there, it's going to be too expensive. So instead, Scarlett, lair on the way. She's getting her third base finally, as again the Reapers deny the creep tumor. Scarlett getting maybe a little bit too complacent on that one, but these Reapers should fall on the exchange. And Steadfast, we're only looking at 3 gas, so this isn't necessarily going to be for some sort of muted play as a response, which I would say I normally don't mind after early aggression, but with 3 racks already here, that's not really the proper answer. And now we got a drop coming out from uThermal into the spot, the base that Zergs really don't want to take. Yes,
there's a few reasons that you don't want to take this. Tank pushes from the low ground, and a lift up to the high ground is very scary to deal with. Even if you mine out these mineral patches, which is 8 trips apiece, it's going to take you forever. Oh, Creep Tumor is going to get killed off. Will he scan to kill your creep? It actually is worth it to open up this attack in the main, but he's actually just going to go for the drones and is going to gun so many of them down. Scarlett already losing 8, 9, 10 drones. She was super out of position. An 11th drone going down. She's going to lose queens as well. This is looking so brutal for the Queen of Blades already. She is on the verge of getting kind of knocked out of this game already. This is such a bad economic position for her now.
He kind of Mark Schlapped her with that one. She was on the other side of the map trying to put pressure on the barracks, I guess. I think that's what I saw. You get distracted uThermal, but there's a reason uThermal didn't have much of an army there. It's because it was all on the other side, and now Scarlett's economy already delayed by the Reaper pressure rather significantly, but it's okay because, well, 9 Reapers died. No longer. Oh, no. Oh, that is... 2... Oh, okay, he's going to get 1. I guess because I don't think he gets the 3rd necessarily, but still, Scarlett now supply blocked. uThermal has 1-1 on the way. Combat shields are just about done. And yes, this is Spire play from Scarlett, but, man, playing Needling Bane from behind, it feels so hard.
It's a terrible, terrible feeling to go up against, especially when your economy is this like stilted. Like if you pop out the mutas and they're a bit of a surprise, they can get something done. We are going to see another queen going down. Great moves from uThermal so far. He's cleared up so much creep. Scarlett really doesn't have anything going for it. And now another drop comes into the main base. uThermal, he might actually just end it right here. Oh, a nice unburrow on the Widowmine does get targeted down. Oh, it's a pretty big shot, but Scarlett, I think, will be able to stabilize here in the main. She is so far down in army supply right now, though.
Steadfast, I'm not worried about the main because this push in the 3rd base is killing more and more and more queens. uThermal committing regicide in more ways than one here, and now the drop in the main base continues to find more value. Eventually, yes, it will get cleaned up, Steadfast. That being said, never mind. Those Marines didn't die.
Yeah.
Look at this choke he's got with 1-1 Marines. It's going to take the medevacs, and man, this medevac is so damn full. Every single worker. Yeah, that's just it. uThermal, he kills the queens. It's regicide. The Queen of Blade falls. uThermal tops group